Hello, I am here with my big boy Timber. He wants to say hi. um, he is excited because I just got home from work. I haven't posted on this channel in a very long time. It's been at least 6 months, probably longer. But I did want to just post an update video. So if anyone happened to be curious, or if anyone comes across my channel and is like, oh, this person is inactive, I wanted to make it clear that I am not wanting to quit. I have not given up on this channel. I am just going through life, and it's caused me to kind of take a bit of a break. So that's kind of the very short, condensed message. If anyone's curious, I am going to kind of explain a little bit, just, I don't know, venting, I guess. Ignore his tail. So originally I stopped posting because I've been having a hard time just like coming down here into my basement where I have like all my art stuff and just like doing creative things. I stopped posting, and I also stopped doing anything creative at all. So it kind of just like, it wasn't just me not posting. I literally just wasn't doing the things that I was posting about. And then some really crappy stuff happened, and life has just been kicking me in the butt lately. I'm going to try and be very brief about it because I don't want to ramble, but also because I've already tried to film this video twice and I get upset and it's embarrassing and I don't want that to be on the internet. Ignore the background noises, that's my cats. So November of last year, 2024, I very suddenly and unexpectedly parted ways with my best friend of 9 years. And that really sucked. And then literally like, I don't even think a week after that, my kitten got sick. I hadn't even had him maybe 2 months. No, not 2 months, 4 months. I had him for 4 months. His name was Lucifer, or Lucy. He was an all-black kitten. He was very crazy. He lived up to his name. He was a menace, and he was amazing. And one day he was just lazy compared to how he regularly was. And then the next day he was very ill. Took him to the vet, spent about like $1,000. That's how vet bills go. And I found out that he had a very severe lung infection, which the vet told me that it's supposedly very rare to occur, and she'd only seen it happen like one other time personally. And I also looked into it, and it's very common to like not show a lot of symptoms until it's too late, which unfortunately that is what happened with Lucy. So that day that I took him to the vet, he did pass later on that night. He had been given medication, he had been given fluids and everything, but like I said, it's a very unfortunate situation, and the survival rate is pretty low when it's not caught in time, which it's difficult to catch it in time because of how there are little noticeable symptoms until it's too late. So that was very unfortunate. He was, I would estimate, 6 months old, and that was my first time experiencing like a major pet loss. So that was hard. It was very unexpected, and I mean, you know, he was a kitten. So when you lose a kitten, it's like they didn't even get to experience life, you know? So it really sucked. That was in November. And then sprinkled throughout, I think December until now, I have been losing my pet mice, which is expected. They have a very short lifespan of like a year to 2 years. And so those are expected, but it's still difficult. You're losing pets, you know. So I have been dealing with that. I have 2 more mice at the moment, and I'm at the point where every day is like a life check, you know. So I'm prepared. It's still hard to go through, but I'm expecting it. So it is what it is. In December, I actually, that's Timber saying hello. In December, I introduced a new member to my family, kind of out of grief, and I kind of rushed through it. I'm gonna be honest. I probably shouldn't have done it, but I am glad I did, because she's actually been very helpful. Trying to see if she'll come to me. She was born in September, so she's still under a year old, and her name is Lilith. She is a kitten. After Lucy passed, the house was just like very dull and quiet compared to when he was around, and it was really amplifying the loss. And, you know, I had already signed up for another family member and to give a lifetime of care, you know, and so I kind of just wanted to redirect the loss and the grief into something that was easier to manage, which was adopting and caring for another animal. So, let me see if I can get her to come here. Scoop. She did not want to come. This is Lilith. She is gorgeous. She's done. So I did bring her into my family, and she has been a very big help at processing and kind of just like just dealing, I guess, to be short with it, I guess. She is crazy, just like Lucy, so it's a very nice, you know, memory of him within her. I also named her Lilith, kind of just like in honor of Lucifer. And I love her. She's amazing. She's adorable. She's chaotic. She is a lot of things. She's my baby, and I'm very happy to have her. Here she is again. She's sneaking around. Like I said, I don't really come down here that much, so she's exploring while I'm down here. So that was in December, and then in January, this is kind of the one that was more hard. My dog got sick. Her name, Riley. She was 11 and a half. I'd had her for 11 years. And she was, I think people use the term soul dog, as in like soulmate. She was my dog, you know. She was my first pet. She was like my motivation, my reason, you know, like growing up, it was always like I'm around to take care of her, to like be with her. She's my baby. She's my everything, you know. So, I'm already getting upset. I hate that. It's still fresh. It's March right now. So this was about 2 months ago. She was fine, and then one day she was not. She was a bit lethargic, but she's an old dog, so it was kind of like, you know, what's going on? Keep an eye on her. And that night she vomited blood. And so that morning I rushed her into the vet, and they did a bunch of like testing, and they gave her a bunch of medication. She came home with like 3 pill bottles worth and liquid medicine, and she got shots and everything. but she was losing blood. And that day we took her home because even the vet recommended, like, the only other thing we can do is take her into the emergency room. But at that point it was already progressing so quickly that the hope of her surviving was low, and just the vet said it would cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and there was no guarantee, you know. And that at that point it was a matter of, do you want her to pass at home, or do you want her to be alone in a kennel, you know, hooked up to a bunch of stuff? So they think it's very likely that she had leukemia, cancer. I don't know why she was without any symptoms. She had had a healthy checkup in December. I took all my animals after Lucy, just, you know, to ease my mind. And everything was perfectly fine. So for her to just suddenly become so very ill, it was very unexpected. It was very hard. It was very expensive. But I brought her home with a bunch of medication. She had got the shots and whatnot. And within the span of like a few hours, she had progressed very quickly. And that night, I kind of knew, like, that if she survived through the night, I was taking her to the vet the next morning. I knew that she was going to be put down. And that was the case. By then, she couldn't even walk, you know. She had completely stopped drinking and eating, and just, like, you could tell she was done, you know. So it was very unfortunate, and once again, very unexpected, very sudden, very hard. So it's the fact that, like, I lost Lucy in November, and then January I lost her, and then, like, the mice have been, like, happening as well. So it's been a lot of loss the past few months, which has been really crappy and very hard, you know. But I mean, there's nothing you can do about it except just try and get through it. So I mentioned that Lilith I was really glad that I got her, and now she has been helping me, and she has, because my other two cats, you saw Timber, and I also have a calico named Ellie. They're older. Timber's 10. Ellie's probably 6 or 7, maybe 8. I'm not positive. I think she's 6 or 7. But they're both calm and just chill, lazy, independent cats, you know. And Riley was like a Velcro dog, you know. If I got up, she got up. If I was somewhere, she was somewhere. So I think the house would have felt very empty if it wasn't for Lilith. Lilith keeps me busy, keeps me, you know, occupied. She's always getting into things. And she's so full of energy that you're constantly like checking on her, making sure she's not getting into things. You know, she really loves cuddles too. She loves making biscuits, and she drools a lot when she's purring, which is really adorable and gross. So she's full of character, and she's really helped me get through all of this, you know. I wouldn't say that I'm through it. It's still hard to talk about. That's why, like, it's taken me a couple tries to make this video. I'm actually very surprised that I haven't had to stop and, like, compose myself. But yeah, so between all the loss, just the friendship, the animals, a lot of money has gone into vet bills lately. My mortgage has increased a couple $100 every month, which was also unexpected. So it's literally like thing after thing. It's all piling on. It's all happening within the past few months. So it's been very overwhelming, and something like taking the time to paint things or just be creative, artistic, that's the last thing on my mind right now. It's not happening right now. But I do want to go back to it. I will go back to it. I just need some time to feel able to do that, you know? So that's where I'm at right now. Like I said, I do want to come back to it. I will come back to it. This channel is not done. I have always wanted to do something with a YouTube channel. Like when I was younger, it was like I wanted to make Minecraft video, like gameplays, and then I wanted to make vlogs, and then I wanted to do this, and now I want to do like artsy stuff, you know? So I have always wanted to do this, and I am committed to doing it. And it's not, I don't even care if people watch it. It's literally just, it's fun for me. I enjoy it. It's a hobby, you know, I enjoy it. Not just the art stuff, but I like editing the videos and posting them. You know, I've had Instagram art accounts where I was drawing and posting every single day, and I loved the community and the fun of it, and so this is a new form of that. So it's something I want to do, and I enjoy it, and it's fun, and I am so very eager and welcome to the motivation to come back. It's trying to. There has just been so much happening where I am just desperate to get back to something good, something fun, something positive, you know? So, yeah. That's where I'm at. A lot of talking. Sorry. A lot of things have been happening. So, that's about it. Like I said, I don't care if anyone watches my videos, but if someone does happen to come across it and it's like, oh, there's a huge gap, is this person done posting? This is my way of saying no, I'm not. I'm just taking a unexpected break. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I'll stop talking. Thank you for watching if you did. And I hope to post more soon. Some more fun stuff, positive stuff. No more sad things. Fingers crossed. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.